When QR codes first emerged in the early 2000s, they didn't quite take with consumers. These two-dimensional barcodes, which provide easy access to online information, seemed like they were ready to meet the moment as millions and millions of people got their very first smartphone and the social media age dawned. But the inventory didn't quite match demand. What's more, QR codes seemed clunky and uncool, and soon seemed destined for the dustbin of history. However, in the last few years, QR codes have come back with a vengeance and look to show much more staying power than they did in the first round. And that should delight marketers. How did this happen? It's all in the timing. Unlike the early 2000s when QR codes first emerged, these days people walk around clutching their smartphones, ready to snap the QR codes that accompany the proliferating number of outdoor digital ads that are fast eclipsing traditional and static ads. The pandemic only served to accelerate digital marketing, of course. In fact, 83 million smartphone users, or a little more than a third of all users, snapped a QR code in 2022. That's according to insider intelligence. And by 2025, that figure is expected to grow to 43% of all users. To leverage QR codes, marketers need to answer three key questions. What is the message I'm going to send? Where am I going to direct people? And what's the call to action under the QR code that will generate even more scans? But marketers don't have to limit their options to out-of-home ads. Buick, Coinbase, and Avocados from Mexico are among a growing number of advertisers that are using QR codes in their TV ads. Yvonne Kinsner, VP of Marketing and Innovation at Avocados from Mexico, told A&A Newsstand, quote, "For a long time, marketers were looking for avenues to connect the physical and digital worlds and the experiences living natively in each. Nowadays, QR codes represent that long-awaited connector. These connectors also offer an added benefit for the shrewd marketer, a window into first-party data, which is becoming increasingly crucial amid the demise of third-party cookies. With the proper data infrastructure and geo-targeting tools, advertisers can use QR codes to bolster their messages and get them in front of the right audiences." As the tech giants reel from layoffs and lousy press, and people look for more simplicity in their lives following 3 exhaustive years, perhaps QR codes signal a new era in which people take out their smartphones, snap a QR code of something they want to buy or want to look into, and get on with their lives without feeling like they're being interrupted constantly or missing out on anything. In other words, QR codes enable brand marketers to spread the message without being annoying to consumers. And isn't that the whole point? For the A&A Champions of Growth podcast, I'm Matthew Schwartz.